Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
My name is Najimesi.
And I guess you're a student of Gifted Brain Tutorial. Wow. So, what actually attracted you to Gifted Brain Tutorial?
Okay, what attracted me to gifted brain tutorial is the conducive environment,
Wow.
the way we have experienced teachers, the
Wow.
way they're listening to know the places their students are lacking behind, and the way they carry everybody along.
Wow. In the course of the Rhema class, you have been exposed to external tutors, I guess so.
Yes.
So, how well can you rate their teaching skills?
Okay, I would say the teachers are more experienced,
Wow.
they are excellent,
Wow.
and very, very intelligent.
Wow. So, in a nutshell, how intensive have the Rhema class been so far?
Okay, I would say it's perfect,
Perfect. Wow.
excellent, and good.
Wow. So, what subjects were you taught today,
Biology.
and how was it? Wow, thank you.
When we're talking about what? Ecological niche. We are talking about a specific function occupied by an organism and the role that it plays. That role is very, very essential when we're talking about what? Ecological niche. Now, what are you trying to say here? It's trying to tell you that the area where we have this slanty line represent your what? Mangrove swamp forest. Area where we have something like good, marked good. The areas marked good represent your what? Tropical rain forest, and so on and so forth. You see this area that is plain, meaning that area that is plain represent your what? Guinea savannah. That is how to make use of what? Your keys. And remember what I said. I said this biome represents what? Vegetation of what? Or biomes in Nigeria, meaning that the vegetation in Nigeria is grouped into savanna zone and what? Forest zone. So with this now, you should know that from the Guinea savanna upwards, go towards north, represent your savanna zone. And that says savanna simply means area dominated by grasses. If you don't know your cardinal point, this is your north, this is your south, this is your what? East, and what? This is your west. Are we there? Please, if you have any question, ask a question. Like as I said, I love interactive.
Borrow one from here, you are left with zero. That one you borrow, call it what? 3, because you're operating in base 3. No longer 10. Oh. Call it 3. And bring that 3 here. Eh? It becomes what? 4. Are you getting the point? 4 minus 2, what is the answer? 2. We can write 2 comfortably because it's not up to 3. Now, what are you left with here? 0. 0 minus 2, is it possible? No. Rush to this place, borrow. Borrow again. When you borrow 1, call it what? 3. Bring it here, it is 3. 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is what? 1. When you borrowed, what were you left here? 1.
On my face, my facial expression, you can say my mood is sad, and if my mood is sad, it's going to affect my tone, isn't it? What's the answer to the question? You said is what? You said is what? Is that the answer to the question? She said the answer to the question is B, which is what? Antagonist. Let's give her a sound clap. Let's give her a sound clap. Yes, the answer to the question is antagonist because the antagonist is a character that opposes what? The hero. And the hero is what? Protagonist. Isn't it? The hero is.
These plant hormones in biology have another name, right? You can call it phytohormones. Phyto means what? Plants. Please, there's no way a student that studies biology should fail any question in this topic. This is very simple. All right? And we have it here in the handouts. For those of you that have the handouts, go. For this hormone in plants that stimulates growth in plants, we regard this guy as the major plant hormones because this is the most abundant among all the hormones in plants. Do you understand? Now, other plant hormones include what? Gibberellin. This is another growth hormone in plant. I hope you know that, right? Am I making sense here? Now we have another plant hormone known as cytokinin, also known as what? Kinin. You have the handout with you, true or false? Then we have another plant hormone known as ethene, or ethylene, known as ABA, abscisic acid. Abscisic acid. The natural occurring oxygen is IAA. Am I making sense? The natural occurring oxygen is IAA, which stands for indole acetic acid. Which stands for indole acetic acid. This is the natural occurring oxygen. All right? The artificial oxygen is dichlorophenoxyethanoic acid. Don't forget, natural and artificial, but the function is the same. What's the function? To stimulate growth. Do you understand?